Okay, good morning everybody. I'm out here Saturday morning working 3 to 11, so I only got so much time. I come out here and I set up my sluice. I decided to dig a dropout zone here, a low flow zone below all that stuff up there. It's bedrock and deep pool there. I'd like to dredge someday. But anyway, brought you out here. I'm not getting the flow or the pitch that I want out of the sluice in this area of the creek, which is why you have to strategically pick where you're going to set up a sluice. But it's going to work for now. So didn't want to classify. Don't have a lot of time to be out here today. But that's not the main reason I'm out here. Got this upside down, so let me turn it around. Just realized I have it upside down. There we go. Yeah, that's right. So, anyway, main reason I brought you out here is because I wanted to give you the details on my 200 subscriber giveaway, which I've been up and down, and it looks like I'm hovering right around 200, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Now, this is the video that you're going to want to comment on, and it'll be a random comment, and there'll be at least 1 gram of gold in some Pennsylvania black sand, and some amount of constitutional silver. But anyway, I'm going to set this up here and run this. And I also, looks like I'm going to be putting together some more jars, but I'm going to roast some Pennsylvania black sand first. So I'm accumulating that again. I still haven't cleaned out my Ohio cons from Flash Bash. Still haven't cleaned out the cons that I just got last week with benzo down in North Carolina. And yeah, I mean, that's something I'll do when I have the time to do it. Getting ready to go on vacation soon, so I'm figuring on going south for a couple weeks down there, camping out, and maybe get a room a couple nights. But anyway, I'll bring you back on when I'm going to do a cleanup or something, and we'll see what we get out of this mess. But I'm going to pause you for right now. Okay, I'm taking a break here. If you can see that sluice, you can see I'm not getting the flow and the pitch that I need to really run it unclassified. I can get the flow, but I just can't get the pitch, because if I get the pitch, I won't have the volume coming in to flare. So anyway, I thought I'd take a break here. Got to go to work this afternoon and tell you a few things. This is my Carolina prospecting shirt. I got this last weekend when I was hanging out with Benzo down in North Carolina. Carolina prospecting is in Statesville, North Carolina. And I don't know everything, but it has to be one of the premier prospecting shops in the East Coast, so in the eastern states. So I thought I'd give them a plug there. It's a really nice shop, decent, real good people. And I'm guessing that I'm going to be hanging out down in North Carolina. I might even head over to Tennessee to see some people I know over there. You know who you are. And in a couple weeks, like I said, I have 2 weeks vacation. It's going to be hot and sticky down there, but I'll manage somehow. In the meantime, I'm going to be, it seems like in this creek, which some of you probably know where it is by now. A lot of you have probably figured it out. There are other creeks in Pennsylvania that have been known for gold. But in this creek, there's tons of black sand, and it seems like the more black sand you actually process, the more of that very fine gold that you can get. So I'm looking at accumulating a bunch of this black sand out of this creek, roasting it. And then I'm going to be making up my little jars again, only this time they're going to have more gold in them. A good bit more gold. I don't know if I'm going for 1 gram jars or what. Trying to figure that out. And of course, it'll have to be shipping and handling added to the price of them. But as far as the giveaway goes, there's going to be over 1 gram of gold, and like I said, some kind of constitutional silver. And this is the video that you're going to want to comment on. So yeah, Benzo and I were at a LDMA claim in North Carolina last Sunday, the 4th of July. And we set up my piglet dredge high banker and got a load of pay dirt from those people, a shovelful, a yard. But it was mostly clay, and it was a very hot day. And we managed to get through a good half of that thing in about 5.5 hours, which we would have been able to run a yard of any kind of normal pay dirt in 3 hours. But that clay, we just couldn't get through the whole thing. And we got some very small gold, a little bit of gold out of that. And I think we'd have been better off just taking the whole piglet down to the creek down there and just trying to scavenge what's left in the creek. That creek, it's a beautiful place, but that creek has been dredged from bank to bank all through the claim. Almost looks like a canal in spots. And it's just been worked very hard. I don't know what kind of replenishment happens there, but there's still people going there and dredge too. So anyway, there's better places to look for gold. So I'm going to go ahead and run some more material through this sluice. And like I said, I'll bring you back on when I'm going to do a clean out. You saw me working downstream there a couple weeks ago. And I might end up going back down there a little bit too. I know some pretty good places to dig there. I haven't hit much clay up here where I'm working behind where all these big rocks fell out. But I'm trying to figure out where there's a possible pay streak coming out of that up there, because I just know that if I could dredge that hole below that bedrock, I could probably do very well, even here. But you're not allowed to dredge in Pennsylvania. So wish in one hand, you know what they say. And I'm going to pause, bring you back on when I'm ready to do a clean out. Alright, I'm going to do a test pan here. I just dug this hole out so I could actually pan here. I don't know if you'll be able to watch me here. Let's see. I got a shovel full of clay and pretty decent material there out of the other side. So let's set you up here and see if you can watch me. I just busted up a piece of clay, nice chunk of clay, and this gravels. And I'm doing a test pan basically from right where I'm panning, just for the heck of it. Had a little lump of clay from the other side. We'll have to do that one. Oh man, I'm getting a ton of black sand on this. I'm going to end up having to use this bucket I'm sitting on for a concentrate container. I'm running out of 2-gallon buckets. I got the concentrates from all over the place right now. Need to get that Gold Hog molded sluice set up. I probably got 2 or 3 nights of work down there, at least. That's after I get it all straightened out and set up to run. There's the black sand. Get a little bit more of this float out of here. Okay, let's spin it back and see what we get. Come on, fly. I put this hat on and sprayed it. Sprayed it with bug spray, so maybe it'll help keep them damn critters away from me. I put my glasses on. sticking them in my pocket so I don't lose them in the creek. See what we get out of this. Float there. See nothing in that. We'll just let that sit there. I'm probably going to have to classify my clean out because the sluice is not cleaning out like it should because I don't have it set properly. So anyway, I got this shovel of this stuff. It needs classified before I can run it through the sluice. It's solid clay. So I'll break that down. And I guess I might run it through the sluice. We'll see. But I'll bring you back on when I figure it out. Alright, I'm going to clean out this sluice. I can't hang out here too much longer. I wasn't satisfied with how it was set up. But, I mean, we'll see what we get out of it. That stand sure got a lot of black sand in it. Right on top of here to do this dismantling part. Stuff behind it. Swing nut. Somewhere else than that. It is loaded with black sand, I can tell you that. I guess I gotta use my scoop to rinse the sluice out. pretty good. There we go. Put that back in. All right, there's that. Yeah, there's a bunch of black sand in there from that test pan and the whatnot I was doing. Get some of these gravels out of this. Let's see what kind of stuff's left. The concentrate. Bring it down a little bit. And dump it in the bucket. Bigger rocks out. I didn't set an alarm this time, so you won't have the phone ringing in your ear while you're watching. But I might be getting late, so I gotta. Oh, that black sand. Lordy. Bunch of little damn flat rocks. Rocks in here out. Just spin it back just to see what kind of stuff's in it. Oh, there's my alarm. I think that means I gotta get out of here like quick. So I'll take a look at it today. Yeah, it's just about time for me to get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up real quick. lead. Good bit of black sand. Now, weather permitting, this coming Wednesday, I'm going to be going to a different Pennsylvania creek. And I'll show you around there a little bit. Like I said, weather permitting. I mean, if there's a thunderstorm out there, I'm not going to be playing in the water. We'll see what we get there, too. And there's a lot of black sand in there. I got about a pound of black sand. I believe there's probably some gold in here too. I think I'm seeing some. Yeah, there is gold in there. Little tiny speck. Little tiny speck. There's more, I'm sure. But all I see is that one little speck so far. So, and I don't have time to fool with it. So, like I said, this is what I'm gonna roast and add to the jars and to anything, anytime you get any kind of pay dirt from me, it's gonna have this Pennsylvania black sand in it. Just my way of, you know, helping people appreciate things. But anyway, that's what it is. And I got to clean up and get out of here. So I will see you all the next time I see you.